Fairly Odd Rabbits. I know that about 2 years ago I posted my very first video on the Green Life pots and pans, and I have gotten so many views and questions and comments, and you guys have been asking for more videos with my Green Life pots and pans. So today I am going to show you me making egg rolls with my Green Life pan. Maybe it would be better if I go like this. Ta-da! This is my Green Life pan. I have had it for about 2 years now, and I am going to try and put, maybe if I do it this way, you guys can watch and I won't worry about trying to be in the video and film and worry about making these egg rolls. Okay, so I have already prepared all of the items. I don't know if I showed you them or not. I kind of divide them up in my pan here. I have some garlic, ginger, carrots, red pepper, and green onion. And I am going to start, I already heated up the oil on here, so it is really ready to go. Maybe a little too ready, so it's probably gonna be like, yeah, see? I'm kind of pressed for time here. I want to surprise my boyfriend at work and bring him some egg rolls. And I really think that these are going to be a good immune system thing for him right now. He's kind of sick. Woo. And to think I thought I turned the heat down. Oh boy. Okay, so the garlic is definitely done. Oh, I love the smell of garlic and ginger. It is so good. Oh my goodness. So I made these last night for the first time and they were so good. I'm just trying to make a second batch really kind of quick. Not really following the recipe. Just kind of doing my own thing. Adding the carrots. The red bell pepper. And the green onions. I just feel like I didn't realize while I was making them, like, a lot of the ingredients in egg rolls are really good for your immune system. I mean, garlic is supposed to help you when you're sick, and ginger has a lot of anti-inflammatory properties. Onions are good for fighting whatchamacallit. Carrots are good in vitamin C and A. I mean, the only downside to egg rolls is that they're fried. I'm also not going to be deep frying my egg rolls. I am going to be putting them back in this pan and frying them up. So that's kind of interesting also. At least I think so. See, at first you thought there was way too much oil in here, but then once you add all of these vegetables, it's kind of soaked it all up. And before I roll the egg rolls, I'm definitely going to let all of this strain on a paper towel to kind of get a little bit of the oil out. Too much oil is no bueno. I guess, I mean, I'm kind of winging these egg rolls now. They're basically the same ingredients that I had last night in the ones I made. I wish I had bamboo shoots. That would be awesome. For him, I would love to put mushrooms in here because he loves mushrooms, but I don't have any. So, gotta work with what you got. So yeah, I really love my Green Life pans. They're my favorite to cook with, mostly because they still are nonstick. I don't know what you guys are talking about. People keep saying that the ceramic are not nonstick, but hello, they're extremely nonstick. Mine are fine. I don't know what you people are. Are you cooking too high? I am on level 2 out of 10 with the heat here. And when I first started making this video, it was maybe at 3 out of 10. And that was still too hot, so I turned the heat down. I do think a lot of times we all cook with higher heat than we really should. And I am no cooking expert at all. I am not Rachel Ray. I really don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'm just an amateur trying random things that I feel like trying. Okay, so now I am adding the cabbage that has been soaking in the chicken broth, as well as some sugar. I don't know why there's sugar in it, but there is. Get all that cabbage in there. Look at all those yummy veggies. Maybe I should have added even more cabbage. I don't know. It'll be fine. I'm just making a few egg rolls. I think with all of this, I could make 5 or 6 egg rolls. I don't know. Somewhere in there, like 4, 5, 6, somewhere. It depends on how much you stuff them. Some people overstuff them, which is awful. I feel like I kind of scalded my garlic and I almost want to add more garlic. What do you guys think? I don't know. I don't really have garlic ready to go unless I still have some of the freezer ones. But... Ooh, I do. Okay, so I totally love these. This is not what I had in there. I had fresh garlic, but my garlic is gone. I love these so much. I guess I could make my own since I can't find them anymore. There, I just plopped one in. Now I'm down to just one. This was so great for making things like one of these little slots is supposed to be 1 clove of garlic. But I love these. It's Pop and Cook. I found it in the freezer section of Walmart, but I don't think they really have it anymore. It kind of disappeared, but seriously, I love that thing. And I feel like right now, more garlic is better. Be like, here's your medicine. It's in the form of an egg roll. Haha. So yeah, another reason we're going to want to strain this in a bit is because we just put the chicken soup in here and, no, it's not chicken soup, it's chicken stock. My bad. The chicken stock is supposed to help, I guess, loosen it or whatever. The only ingredient that I don't have that I'm supposed to have is soy sauce, but I'm like, whatever, I hate soy sauce anyways, it gives me a headache. And I am supposed to bring this to a boil. It looks kind of like it's boiling to me. But I want to make sure that everything's all nice and loose in there so that when you bite into the egg roll, it's kind of loose and cooked and not like, ew, it's raw. Just because you deep fry it doesn't mean the insides don't have to be cooked first. La 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 la. So, a lot of people have been watching my Green Life videos trying to decide whether or not to buy Green Life pots and pans, and seriously, I have loved mine. I think I've said that already, but I wish they would pay me to say this. That would be great, right? No, I bought them on my own at Walmart. They were on sale for Black Friday. They were $10 off their regular price. I really still like them. I don't understand why some people are saying they're awful and they stopped working and stopped being non-stick. Part of the problem with non-stick, if you use a lot of butter and oil and try and fry something really too hot, you turn your non-stick into stick. And that might be where people are going wrong. If your pan is yellow instead of white the way it came, then you got a problem. You're cooking too high and maybe too long also, and you're pretty much welding your oil and butter onto your pan, so that's why they're not non-stick anymore. My boyfriend actually hates ceramic. He loves Teflon. I'm like, honey, you keep nuking the Teflon. You do it way too hot and you nuke it. He's like, oh, I don't know. No, he's a really good cook. He made a fantastic lasagna for Thanksgiving. It was an artichoke and spinach Alfredo lasagna. Oh my goodness, it was so good. It cost like $18 to make, and he made it all by himself. He wouldn't let me help. He was kind of like, no, you relax. I'll make this. I'm like, okay. And I was okay with that. No, Thanksgiving was actually a really nice day this year. Got to spend time together and just relax. So it looks like my red bell peppers have turned orange. That's kind of funny. Okay, so I think we're at the point where we can cut the heat because I need to take these off. I am going to use some sesame seed oil. I am supposed to put a little bit on and then remove from the heat. So what am I putting this in this time? I don't know. Yeah, I just kind of wing everything. I don't know what the fruit I'm doing, ever. I don't know if you guys can still see, but I think we were still talking about how non-stick everything is. Like, still non-stick. It's only yellow because there's still oil in there, but I'm still seeing the white down there. It's all good. Here's all my loot. Ooh, yeah. So I'm supposed to let this cool for like 15 minutes, but I don't really have 15 minutes to let it cool. So I'm going to be bad and shove it in the fridge. And I have it on this paper towel to kind of soak a lot of the oil and chicken broth away from it, because I really don't need all that chicken broth and oil saturating the inside of the egg rolls. And I am going to remove them from the, I don't know what you guys can see and what you can't see. You can't even see that. I'm going to kind of remove this because I don't want it to weld to it while it's in the fridge. Yeah, you guys can't see. I'm sorry. I'm kind of limited with what I can use to video. I only have 2 hands like everybody else. Some people aren't blessed enough to have 2. I don't know, some of you that watch my Green Life videos don't watch the rest of my videos, so I did just have both of my knees replaced. I don't know what you guys can see and what you can't. Yeah, I am only 35. I did just have both my knees replaced. Whoa, I just did something. I don't know what's going on here. Normal. Normal! Hi! So yeah, while that's in the fridge, I guess I'll talk to you guys like this. Is this still even rolling? I guess. So I'm gonna like put these in the fridge really quick for a bit. And then I guess here's what my end product looks like. I made the dipping sauce myself also. I don't know what you guys can say. They're falling. Okay, let me put them down. Nice little crunchy egg rolls. Yay. Hey, stop that. The rat and the rabbit are fighting again. The rat wants to play with the rabbit. The rabbit doesn't want to play with the rat. This is what I live with. Okay, we are going to relocate to over here where I am going to be rolling the egg rolls. If I can find a place to put you guys. I don't know. Maybe if I go like... I don't know what you guys can see and what you can't. Can you guys see right here? Somebody say something. Actually, yeah, you can. Okay, so this is kind of perfect. I am going to, okay, here's the Walmart brand chicken broth, yay. I'm going to put all of my, I don't know what you want to call it, stuff. Or maybe I don't have to because it's already in a dish. We'll ditch that, never mind. See how I'm just winging everything? We will get back to using the Green Life pan over there in a minute. Is this cool enough that I can handle it? I think so. Okay. So, there is a secret to folding egg rolls. And this secret is not to overfill them. Overfill. I can't talk. I can't English today. Okay, so you don't want to overfill them. I'm going to make these a little bigger than the ones that I made last night, only because they were so small, and I kind of don't want to make too many of them. And I'm running out of time. because I want to get these over to my boyfriend while he's on his lunch break and not when he gets off work. Okay, I don't know if you can see past this. Okay, so the secret to making a good egg roll, you roll it halfway, push down. It's almost like origami. This is to keep it airtight so you don't get a ton of oil on the inside. I mean, there's already oil in there, but you know what I mean. When you are frying it up, or if you deep fry. I'm not deep frying mine, I'm just using my Green Life pans. It's so much easier and less hassle than using the Fry Daddy. And these are still fairly small, and I barely did much of anything there. And I like to put a little oil on the edge to keep it sealed right there. And that is my egg roll. I could make them a little bigger. Don't break. That one is stuck to the front. Okay, we are going to try a little bigger. Just a little though. There we go. That look good, you guys? That looks about good. About right. About good. Yeah, that works. Okay, fold it over, kind of pull back like everyone does the burrito. Roll about halfway, push down and out and over. I really feel like this is so origami-like. I loved origami as a kid. Still kind of do. Because I'm weird like that. Okay, that one's a little misshapen, but still has the basic idea. And since we're not making like a ton of these, it'll be fine. Plus, you guys don't want to sit here and watch this forever. You want to see me fry these things up. I think we could make like 2 more after this one. So I guess I'll have like a total of 5. So that's right in my window of what I thought I would have. Have any of you attempted to make egg rolls before? It's an interesting question, right? That one looks a little more perfect. Yay. Perfect, like Martha Stewart. I'm glad that I'm actually using a lot of these. This stuff was really cheap. The egg roll stuff, this is like $2.99. $2.99 is very affordable in my opinion. The rest of the stuff, like, I decided to just get random leaves of cabbage instead of like buying the whole cabbage, because I'm not gonna sit there eating a ton of cabbage. And no, rabbits are not supposed to be eating cabbage. It's like junk food. So is regular lettuce. It would be better for you to give them spinach because there's a lot of nutrients in that. So like regular lettuce for a rabbit is like Cheetos. Think of it as Cheetos. There's no nutrients in it. It's just water. And whatever the rabbit eats, it really needs to be packing away good nutrients instead of just randomness. Oil. Ta-da. Maybe I could get a job folding egg rolls. Yay. Someone please hire me to sample pots and pans. I need a job. I'm still recovering from my knee surgeries and things at work are in limbo. So, yeah. Funsies, right? Last night it took me so long to make these. By the time I finished, my legs were hurting so bad from standing for so long. It took me 2 hours to make these. But it was my first time making them and I didn't know what I was doing. And that included the prep time. It was a lot less time today because I'm kind of winging it and just picking more ingredients and less of others that I feel like I wanted more of. Here are my 5 egg rolls. I guess we can move back to the pan. I am not sure if you are in focus or yeah, you are pretty dead on. All right, we need more oil. That's what everyone says, right? More oil. So my pan is now cold again. I maybe should have heated it up while I was working on those, but I don't know. I wasn't really thinking of that at the time. we are going to be using tongs to flip them, and since we aren't deep frying them, we need to constantly be flipping them. We don't want them to be crispy critters. So here we are, using the Green Life pots and pans again. Sorry, it's a 20-minute video now. Wow, that's crazy, right? You can tell when your oil starts to get hot when it moves around really easy, so it's really starting to get hot. I did kind of crank up the temp to 10 just to heat up the oil really quick for you guys, and then I'm going to bring it back down to like 2.5. Not quite 3, but not quite 2. You don't want to over scorch things. And this is still, it has stuff in it. There's a piece of ginger. Oh man, I should have shoved like random curry in there or something. That would have been good. So tasty. Okay, that's getting hot. I can tell. Because things are starting to sizzle. Are you guys ready? And then I like to move the oil around so that it kind of gets everywhere. Now remember, the way we folded that was so that oil doesn't like seep and pool inside the egg roll. You don't want to bite into an egg roll and have it like run a whole bunch of oil. That's disgusting. But having it airtight the way I folded it is the right way to do it. At least that's what I read online. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Totally believable, right? I mean, maybe it would be easier to just shove them in the Fry Daddy and just like, done. I don't know. Oh wee. Now the sauce that I made has rice vinegar in it along with a little of the sesame seed oil. It's supposed to have some soy sauce, but I don't have any. And then I added some honey and some red peppers. So once again, with the antioxidants and awesome stuff, honey is supposed to be really good for you too. So we have like ginger, garlic, honey, vegetables. I mean, come on. This has got to be like really great for your immune system or something. Can't hurt to try, right? How are we doing? Ooh, we're doing really well. Look at that. They're scalding up nice. Things that you never thought you would make with your Green Life pots and pans. Yay. Ooh, don't unroll. No, I didn't say you could do that. It's kind of cool that you're standing up like that. Maybe it'll help seal you. Better that I can get your sides done. Yeah, I struggle with getting their sides done. Mostly because they're kind of flattish. Almost like a stuffed envelope, yeah? I can kind of see that. It's like a stuffed envelope. Okay, time to have the oil come through. You do want them to look, you know, normal egg roll color and brown. You don't want them to look raw. That'd be gross. Okay, I'm looking for this one. I need to turn you. I guess other people do meat, but since we're mostly vegetarian, no meat. Veggie egg rolls! That totally works, right? I feel like these are working really great. You do see brown coming off in here, but that's because I'm maybe scorching them a little too much. But notice how the stuff on the inside isn't really falling out everywhere, so that's good. This is probably my worst egg roll. I think they look great. I'm about done. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that was what you guys were looking for with more of my Green Life pots and pans. If not, I am sorry. Maybe you were here looking for the egg rolls. If you want the recipe, somebody ask for it and I'll give it to you. There was an actual recipe, but right now I'm kind of winging it. But that's okay, right? Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!